Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back. I'm Alex Lewis, your host for this evening, and welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series. The Inter-American Development Bank, under the esteemed patronage of Her Excellency Paula-Mae Weekes, ORTT, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, launched a competitive call for applications to the prestigious President's Awards for Innovation and Service Excellence in the Public Sector, or as we like to call them, P.R.A.I.S.E for the public sector. This is the competition's 4th year, first started in 2018. This week, we focus on the innovation category of these awards. The applicants pass through a detailed judging process carried out by a renowned panel of judges. And tonight, we join with the finalists as we celebrate the remarkable efforts of our public sector to advance the quality of service in our nation. One of the key priority areas of the IDB is to support efforts to strengthen public sector institutions and governance. This has allowed the IDB to directly support transformative efforts by the government across various ministries. The innovation category of P.R.A.I.S.E for the public sector embodies the organization's culture and ability to introduce novelty, adapted systems, products, or processes effectively to the changing demands of the global landscape. It's my pleasure to introduce SWRHA, the IDB's Chief of Operations of the Trinidad and Tobago Country Office, to tell you a bit more.
Good evening to all our viewers. As the Chief of Operations at the IDB in Trinidad and Tobago, I am happy to see that we are celebrating the work of many of the government agencies in their implementation of innovative service to the public. At the IDB, we hold a strong portfolio with Trinidad and Tobago, working in areas of health, housing, water and sanitation, financial regulation, just to name a few. I work with a great team of specialists and technical staff who collaborate with many government ministries and agencies to achieve the country's development goals and objectives. At the IDB, we see innovation as a critical part of our work. We are always looking for new ideas, processes, and solutions to the problems that are faced by many citizens. An innovative mindset is definitely the behavior we want to see as we work harder at transforming the country's economy. The innovation category in the P.R.A.I.S.E Awards is very important because it acknowledges that although there may be challenges with some elements of the public sector, there are good examples that public sector is still transformative. Many agencies are engaged in practical solutions and processes that are beneficial to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and we applaud you for those milestones. I look forward to hearing this evening of some great hero stories from agencies doing work in the fields of education and children protection, water resource and disaster management, oil and gas and health. Furthermore, I commend all the agencies that were willing to submit their application for competition, and we look forward to continuing innovation and service delivery from many of the public sector entities in Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks, Sergio. Remember to tune in on December 8th when we'll reveal the winners for the Service Excellence and Innovation Awards. Before we introduce this year's finalists, let's take a look at who claimed last year's title for innovation, the Ministry of Works and Transport, as well as the winner of the People's Choice for Innovation, the National Energy Corporation.
The Ministry of Works and Transport is one of the largest government organizations in Trinidad and Tobago. We are responsible for providing the physical infrastructure and transport services necessary for the socio- and economic development of the country. A few years ago, the ministry embarked on a journey to improve the operational efficiency of the transport division. So the journey towards transformation and the birth of the U-turn system began against a very grim backdrop. The data shows that 1,135 persons lost their lives in tragic road accidents between 2009 and 2015. Ineffective and outdated traffic laws continued to be a major concern of the Ministry of Works and Transport. We created a dynamic cross-functional team which included the Judiciary of Trinidad and Tobago, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and TT Post to create a revolutionary and premier software management solution which supported the implementation of a demerit point system, a new traffic ticketing system, and a red light camera enforcement system in Trinidad and Tobago. You now have the option to pay your traffic ticket at any approved TT Post location nationwide. The U-Turn project has the potential to reform the transport division, which is one of the largest and most critical services in Trinidad and Tobago. Together, we are driving towards transformation.
So National Energy was incorporated in 1979. It is a 100% owned subsidiary of the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago. We have been involved in the development of the downstream energy sector for over 40 years. TT Engage is a transformative initiative through which state agencies can collaborate for the facilitation of projects in the downstream energy sector. For example, methanol, ammonia, even renewables. It really seeks to streamline the investor experience by providing clarity as it relates to the approval process. Additionally, it allows for state agencies who are involved in project development for these particular projects to collaborate in real time. It allows then as well for having a single platform on which these projects can in fact be facilitated. TT Engage really took the business of investment facilitation and fast forward it into the future. During the COVID-19 pandemic, which we are still experiencing, and we were in fact able to continue our business. It actually enhanced our business continuity, and we were able to have investors interact with us through the platform. So TT Engage has brought National Energy and has brought the country of Trinidad and Tobago closer in the boardroom of decision makers who are in fact determining where to place foreign investment capital.
At the Inter-American Development Bank in Trinidad and Tobago, we are proud to have a diverse team of professionals representing various disciplines and nationalities who work collaboratively with local stakeholders to improve the lives of citizens in T&T. The IDB group consists of 3 windows: IDB Lab, which supports the development of innovative micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises; IDB Invest, which provides loans to larger private sector entities for development initiatives; and IDB, which engages with the government to implement strategic priorities by providing loans, technical assistance, research, and advice. During this series, you have seen our office and met some of our team members. We could not be prouder of them and the work the bank is doing to improve lives in Trinidad and Tobago. Please take the time to learn more about our work, jobs at the IDB Group, events, and financing opportunities by following @CNCoburnRepTT on social media.
Along with the official judging, you, the viewing audience, will get an opportunity to join our judges in selecting your very own People's Choice winners tonight. It's now time for you to choose which of these projects you think deserves the People's Choice for Innovation Award. Go to menti.com and enter this code. Watch the upcoming videos and choose one of the finalists. The poll is open, so let the voting begin. The winners of the People's Choice will be announced on December 8th. Here are this year's finalists for the Innovation category in alphabetical order. The Gender and Child Affairs Division. This year, they created an online training program to encourage citizens to provide a higher level of safety and protection to the nation's children.
The Gender and Child Affairs Division is responsible for just coordinating the government and the civil sector responsibilities in terms of ensuring that the rights of children are upheld within Trinidad and Tobago. And that, of course, is linked to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, and of course the package of legislation that's related to children from the government of Trinidad and Tobago. One of the most startling and unsettling things that we discovered within the past year of COVID-19 is that child abuse reports increased. This is tragic because it means that children are at home, they're locked away, and we needed to do something innovative. So we brought together a team comprised of government sector workers, civil society, the corporate sector, children, academia, and just interest groups who said enough is enough. So we developed a research-based solution known as the Child Abuse Awareness Quick Course. This course is an automated, 24/7 free 30-minute video-enhanced course designed to help individuals identify, prevent, and respond to child abuse. Now, this was just full of tips that were research-based and evidence-based, and of course, it was done in collaboration with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, UNICEF, of course, and we of course included the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago and the University of the West Indies. This course also featured a groundbreaking initiative, which we would call a virtual book bag in a sense, and it really was an online library that featured hundreds of culturally relevant things such as videos and of course workbooks and graphic designs to help adults and the children learn how they can of course approach and stop child abuse. And the third feature of this course was a built-in automated data analysis and research platform. This platform was key to us because it allowed us to really send out to our national child policy key information with regards to the trends that we were observing with regards to child abuse and also the knowledge gaps that were existing within our country. Previously, whenever we would hold training sessions, be it with bus drivers or be it with doctors or lawyers, we would usually be able to reach, say, 500 persons in 1 year using monitoring and evaluation tools. As a result, we were able to build this platform and it expanded our reach. So we were able to reach 9,000 persons due to this platform with monitoring and evaluation tools as well. We've also been so fortunate to have collaborators such as B Mobile, who helped to send over 200,000 text messages out nationwide. We're also fortunate to benefit from the Magdalena Grand Resort, of course, Caribbean Airlines and the Awards Center, who put incentives in place to encourage individuals to do this course. And out of this, UNICEF looked at this course and they said, wow, they decided that they should adopt this course by collaborating with us and expand it to the 12 countries within the Eastern Caribbean. This is something that we're very thankful for, and we couldn't have done it without our cross-sectoral collaborators, such as, of course, our children who went on to media interviews nationally and helped us to promote this course. We believe that this award will help us to break the silence against child abuse and expose it so that individuals will be drawn toward the need to do this course and share this course with everyone.
Remember to cast your vote for the people's choice. Go to menti.com to vote. Our second finalist is the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited. Let's learn how their innovations in outsourcing human resources and technical capacities are providing services across the world.
The National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, otherwise known as NGC, is responsible for the transmission, distribution, sale of natural gas domestically. So NGC takes all the gas from the offshore producers or onshore, aggregates it and sells it to our domestic customers. We have a vision to become a leading integrated energy company globally, and that requires us now to step out locally, regionally, internationally. And one of the areas we're doing that is we want to transition away from natural gas, buying natural gas, to what we call technical services. Over the last 45 years, NGC is really good at managing pipelines. We know how to design, modify, build components in a natural gas pipeline system. We were able to tender and win an award that allows us to design, procure, commission, install a new pressure gas regulator skid in Ghana that will allow Ghana to expand its natural gas infrastructure. Ghana is primarily an oil province, but they also have natural gas pipelines. And there's a company in Ghana called the Ghana National Gas Company. And it has its own infrastructure in place, particularly for power generation. We're very excited about that because we're using our own in-house capability to do that in partnership with our local vendors and suppliers. So we're actually going to design it in Trinidad and test it in Trinidad, put it in a container, ship it, and install it in Ghana. So I think that's very exciting for us right now. It's not a large project in terms of complexity or cost, but it allows us to learn how to do this in a successful manner. And once we learn that, it becomes a replicable model that we can then use over and over again. Ghana is a country with more than 30 million people, and Ghana has made a lot of investments in improving the reliability of power, electrical power, to all its citizens. And this project is one of the last remaining elements which will connect gas supply, a reliable gas supply, to the electric power stations that are already built. So the success of this project will be a key enabler to fundamentally improving the reliability of electrical power to all the citizens of Ghana. And that is why this is so critical for us to deliver on this project.
These innovations are why the IDB is so proud to support Pr.A.I.S.E for the public sector. There were so many amazing projects for this country which highlighted how the public sector was ready and able to pivot to meet their objectives in this new normal. We applaud all this year's submissions for their hard work and encourage you to submit your applications in the coming editions of the awards. Tune in on December 8th when we'll reveal the winner of the innovation category. These awards would not be possible without the esteemed judging panel chaired by Her Excellency. Let's meet this year's judges for the innovation category. Andre Bello, Camille Selvin Abrams, Eva Mitchell, and Kieran Matar Mohammed. Don't forget, you're a judge too. Go to menti.com and enter the code to vote for your people's choice. With a vision of being a leading provider of compassionate, premium quality healthcare services, Southwest Regional Health Authority launched its Culinary Medicine Food Park project in collaboration with the Ministry of Health. Here's our third finalist, the SWRHA.
The Southwest Regional Health Authority, we cover a wide geographic area. We cover from Freeport in the north to Ikakas down in the south, across to Maruga, and we go back up to Tabaquite. The Southwest Regional Health Authority envisions to become a leading provider of quality healthcare services. The Culinary Food Park initiative came about as a brainchild of our nutrition department, part of our vision, our mission, in order to promote wellness. So the benefits of this project is really to provide a fresh, nutrient, sustainable supply of fresh produce to our institutions, to our clients, to our patients as well. It also serves as a nutrition education program so that they can develop healthy lifestyles. They're able to see and adapt their dietary habits so they're able to eat healthier and also to reduce the impact of chronic diseases throughout our region. We started off in March 2020 with our school tour series. The other phase is at the hospital where we have established a hydroponic garden, and it's moving off also now into the community where we plan to grow boxes or small farms within all of our health facilities. So far we have grown patchoy, lettuce, we have bodi, cucumbers at our Pr.A.I.S.E site, and thus far it has been very amazing to see the way these foods have grown and the way that it can be consumed, prepared and consumed in healthy ways so that persons can have the benefit of having homegrown, naturally organic foods within their diets. Presently, the project is at the San Fernando General Hospital, as well as the Pr.A.I.S.E facility, the New Horizons Pr.A.I.S.E facility. And we also plan on extending at the Couva Extended Care Facility, the new Point Fortin Hospital, as well as the area hospital Point Fortin going forward. This project is really aimed at helping persons, empowering them to make the healthier choice, the easier choice for them, and thus improve their health. Everybody can be impacted by this project, eating healthier.
Our fourth finalist for this category is the Early Warning System Partnership, which is a collaboration with the Water Resource Agency of WASA and other state agencies to bring an innovative solution to recognize and mitigate the effects of flooding across the country.
The Community Flood Early Warning System or the CFUSE project, is a collaborative initiative between the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government, the Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society, the ODPM, the Drainage Division in the Ministry of Works and Transport, and the Water Resources Agency of WASA. CFUSE project is actually a project that was designed to enhance Trinidad and Tobago's capacity to actually detect floods, and this is supposed to be able to support our flood relief and response measures, and it's all geared towards reducing the effect of floods on communities. Flooding in Trinidad and Tobago is a major cause of concern. At least one area is inundated every year or impacted by floods every year. Floods have had a number of psychological impacts on our community. There's a lot of loss of life, property. It's something that's very debilitating. So the CFUSE project has a number of components, one of which is the enhancement or the upgrading of our monitoring systems, both our rainfall, stream flow, and flood monitoring systems. And one of the key things about it is that we have put in real-time gauges, so we are better able to detect when we do have an incidence of flood. Another component of the project is the Data and Information Portal, which is a portal that's actually used to be able to disseminate this information or share this information with our partners. If there is a threat of a flood, this notification portal actually has triggers. So it does alarm, and messages are sent to our different partners via both email and also SMS Messenger. An additional component of the project is the CFUSE app. The CFUSE app is a mobile app that would have been developed to collect information at the level of the community. Also, the community can provide this information to first responders so they are better able to respond, whereby they are allowed to collect the information on the ground as the flood is occurring. The project also has a number of other components in terms of training of different persons to be able to respond to floods, particularly at the community level. So the development of community flood response plans, and then there's also a data and analytical component of it in terms of being able to produce flood maps and that type of thing. I think that this project should win the award because it's all about integration in terms of a number of organizations coming together in order to get one common goal, which is to protect the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago from floods. This project is about the people. It empowers the community to respond to the impacts of flooding and to reduce the impact of flooding within their communities to ensure the protection of lives and livelihoods.
Congratulations to all of the finalists. It's always exciting to see the level of innovation within the public sector. Ladies and gentlemen, you can keep voting for the People's Choice for Innovation. Go to menti.com and enter the code to choose one of the finalists. Voting closes on November 30th, so spread the word and vote. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this evening's segment. On behalf of the IDB, congratulations again to all of our finalists. Tune in on December 8th for Awards Night, where we reveal the winners of these prestigious awards, as well as your pick for the People's Choice Award. Until then, stay safe, get vaccinated, and have a good night.